Tom, just tell us how it feels to be the new Rovers captain.
Yeah, it's brilliant, to be honest. I'm really chuffed with it. I was hoping for it. I think, obviously with it being the captain, on Saturday, it's sort of almost like that little bit of feeling there, or will I get it, won't I? But now the gaffer's confirmed it, I'm really happy and hoping and give it my best shot.
Obviously, for you in particular, being close to Ben, sad to see him leave, but how excited are you by this opportunity to lead the team out on a permanent basis?
Yeah, really excited. Ben was a great captain and he did a great job for the club. And hopefully I can take over and do just as good a job as he did. And that starts on Saturday against Swindon.
You've worn the armband on a few occasions, more recently so, of course, against Blackburn in the FA Cup. How have you found that?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, to be honest, even if I don't have the armband on my arm, I still try and lead and play by example, and just do what I can on the pitch to be, like I said, be a good example. Like now, hopefully, I'm really happy that I have got the armband, and I'll just be doing the same, trying to be a good leader, and hopefully get results and get. And well, we are fourth at the minute. Still climb a few more places. But yeah, we like I said, hopefully have a good start on Saturday and kick on from there.
I was going to ask you about that in terms of your position on the field, whether you've got the armband or not. You have to be seen to be leading by example, don't you? In particular, because you can see a lot more of the pitch than anyone else. So communication's always key.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's part and parcel of being a centre half. You've got to be a good talker and a good organiser and get people in front of your set, so we can be hard to beat. Like I said, even when I haven't had the armband, I've always liked to think that I've done that, and just even more important now that I make sure I do it each game and week in and week out.
Does any successful team have to have that in terms of captains all over the field and not just one person in particular?
Yeah, definitely. I think experienced players that we've got in the team and everybody, I think, it's not just a one-man sport. It's all about the team and how we are together. So I think it's massive if you all chip in. It doesn't just have to be the captain. I think, as a leader, I think sometimes it's good to get advice from other players who like I said, might be more experienced than me and played more games. But, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and we all come together and we all help each other out.
How much pride does it give you that the manager's chosen you as his captain? I suppose it shows that not only you've got his respect, but the respect of people around you as well.
Yeah, well, I think that's the most pleasing thing about it, really. It's, like I said, you try and do it, or well, not try and do it, but you do it even when you haven't got the armband on. But then when you get it officially and you're trusted to do that, it is a massive moment for myself, and one that I'm really looking forward to.
What sort of captain do you see yourself as being then?
I think I'll be quite a calming influence and always there for, encouraging. I think that's a massive part, really, in football, to always encourage. I mean, you still got to, if someone needs a bit of a rocket, I have no problem in doing that. I think that's just as important as encouraging. But, I'll always be there for the players on the field, and even, to be honest, really, more importantly, off the field. I'll always be there if lads need advice and want help with stuff. So yeah, I think definitely approachable and a calming influence and a leader, really. I've got to lead by example. So do everything in the right way and conduct yourself in the right way on and off the pitch.
You've obviously got, I think you mentioned earlier on, maybe more experienced players within the squad. Cops and Butts are obviously the main ones, but how much will you lean on them, I suppose, in certain points, but also then having to be your own man as well as a captain?
Yeah, of course. I think, obviously, I mean, Cops and Butts, I probably couldn't ask for two more experienced players, to have in our team. I mean, like we're saying, I think Cops' birthday's coming up soon and he's reaching 40, and Butts is, I think this is 36, 37, and both of them, I think Butts is 600-700 games, Cops near 800. So, I mean, we couldn't really ask for much more experience there, and they've been there, they've seen it and done it. And like I said, they're two great players to have in and amongst the team. But then, yeah, you're right. Like I said, sometimes you have to do things by yourself and learn your own way. And I'll be looking forward to doing that.
In terms of obviously leading the club on the pitch, is it, you mentioned off the field as well, is it important that the captain should represent what the club is all about as well in terms of that honesty on the field?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, these are all the things that comes with being captain. These are all the responsibilities, and you have to take them in your stride. And sometimes you might not do things right, but sometimes you will. You'll do a lot of things right, but that's just part of learning and growing as a person and as a player.
I suppose at the turn of a new year, then almost obviously a couple of weeks into it now, it's the perfect start to 2021 for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm glad we left 2020 behind us. Glad that's gone. But no, obviously we had a really good result against Blackburn. Started off 2021 with that sort of performance and result, and we've got to make sure we kick on now, and we've set the standard there. So we need to follow that, get better, and like I said, in the league now we're in a good position. But we've got to kick on again and go even better.